Looking to get your Shopify store up before the end of the year? Here are 5 main steps that you need to be able to take to be able to get your Shopify drop shipping or your print on demand store up and running. And let me tell you about a really easy way to be able to get your Shopify store for only $3 for the next 3 months. How about that? Check out the video walkthrough. So let's get started. What you want to do is you want to first sign up for Shopify. I'll put a link in the description for 3 $1 per month subscriptions just to get started. So if you actually start today, you'll be able to pay $1 for this month, for the next month, and also till December. And by the first of the year, you should be able to have a well-established Shopify store, and you can start paying the monthly fee. So just check the description. But basically, what you want to be able to do is sign up, and I'm not going to go through the whole sign up process. It's pretty straightforward. And then once you get in, you'll get to the back end, and you're able to come in through here. See, I just started a new store, and I have another store that I'm going to start for my print-on-demand shirts and other items. It's really easy to set up. But for the most part, you'll be able to come through, really easy, go through certain steps. And one of the things you're definitely going to have to do is set up your how you're going to get paid, which will be in your finances. And right here is where you'll set up your Shopify payments. They have different ways to be able to get paid. You can get paid by PayPal, through Shopify themselves, and there are ways for people to be able to use their own Shopify account to be able to make payments, which makes it really easy for people that have already been on Shopify and spent money through Shopify. So that's one of the great things about using Shopify as opposed to like a WooCommerce or some other e-commerce platform. So other things you want to do if you're going to be doing drop shipping, this particular store are going to be doing some drop shipping. And what you want to do, you want to find some way to be able to source products. So if you don't have your own products, you're probably going to be drop shipping, and you can use something like ZenDrop. And I'll put a link in the description for that as well. But basically, it's an add-on that will integrate with your Shopify store, and you could be able to source products into your store so that you can actually don't have to worry about fulfillment. All you have to do is worry about just getting the sales. So that's really great about them. And another thing you want to think about with getting your store going is how to customize a store. So one of the ways you can actually do, they have different templates that you can actually use with Shopify, the default one. They also have other, let's see if this is where are we at? Here we go. So they have different things you can actually use to style and make your store. So you can either use the default one. I'm going to actually get a design theme, probably from a theme forest. I'll put a link in the description for you. I've used them before. They have several different designs you can actually use to be able to fully enhance your Shopify store. That's a lot better than the default one. So one of the things I will add with using a design from some platform or whatever, you got to make sure that you actually understand the Shopify platform, or you could easily mess up your site and not get any sales, and that will really suck. So if you're not familiar with how to actually get that started, you can DM me, and I could actually make sure that you can find someone to be able to help you with that. And also, I can actually help and assist with any questions you have as well. But you don't want to mess with the code and then you not be able to get any kind of no one adding to the cart or not getting any sales or the site's not working. But I don't want to scare you from that because, just one of those things that come along with the territory, any kind of website. But for the most part, you can, use the ones that Shopify recommends. They have their own store as well to be able to get designs, but I like to use ThemeForest. And ThemeForest, if you come to ThemeForest, and again, the link's in the description. So you would go here to Shopify, and they have different designs. Whatever you can think of, they got it. And the price isn't that bad as well. You can usually find it between maybe $40 up to $100. But a lot of them have builders within it, so you can be able to build your design based on what you actually caters to your niche or whatever design you have for your store. So this is a great way to be able to get a really custom look, and you don't have to really pay a lot of money to be able to get that non-Shopify look, but nice e-commerce platform to fit your brand. So they have popular different categories or whatever, but I would urge you just to look through some of those. But just getting started, I wouldn't get so caught up with this. I would just focus on just getting the store going, getting some sales going, and getting your feet wet with that. So the next thing you want to do is you want to start adding products. And to add products, you want to use like a Zen drop. And let's show you a really quick example with that. So here's Zendrop here, and basically they have all kind of products. You can tell where they're actually being fulfilled from. A lot of people don't want to be able to get their products fulfilled from out of the countries, so they have a lot of distributors and manufacturers in the United States, and you can actually search for that as well. Makes it a lot easier when it comes to shipping, some of the reliability of the products, and also just some of the quality of it as well. But you're able to come in here, you're able to search for different products. So if I want to do something with fishing, if I can spell fishing, and they have different things I can be able to source to my store. All I would need to do is add to my products, and when I go to my products, then I can actually get it to import over into my store. And at that point, I can go and customize with sizes and things of that nature that I want to be able to have within my store. And it makes it really easy. It's just about anything you can think of, so when you think about, the Alibabas of the world or the other types of stores or whatever, they have a lot of those products in there. You mark up your actual price. You want to incorporate the shipping costs. You want to incorporate other stuff to make a profit. We're not in this to actually just be giving things away. We want to make some money with it as well. So, you can all figure all that out here. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to hit me in the comments. But yeah, this Zendrop makes it really easy. I haven't used anyone else. I know there are other vendors out there that do similar or the same. So just play around with it. It's free. There is a monthly cost associated with it once you get started and get going to automatically import different products into your store, some of the automation stuff. But for right now, just being able to do it manually should be good enough for you anyway. So the next thing you want to do is to set up your payments. And I gave you a little overlook with payments. And you want to go here and basically you're going to activate your Shopify payments. You can also add in PayPal, Amazon. So you have different ways to be able to get paid. And it makes it really easy, very straightforward. So it's a lot of information that you need to actually fill in on this side when we're talking about, just our store in general. If you want to hook in your own domain, you can do it here. A lot of branding stuff over here. So it's a lot for you to kind of get started with. I don't want you to get too overwhelmed because it is a little work to be able to get your store off the ground. It's not like, it's going to be turnkey, but for the most part, it's worth it. You just go through these steps and just kind of keep filling in as you see fit, and then get your store out there so people can actually start doing your orders. The next thing is you want to test and launch your store. So once you get all your products in, once you get stuff, you want to do a test order. And I'm trying to remember the screen. They've changed it to be able to do the test transaction. I think I have to set up my store payment stuff, but I don't have it all set up for right now for this new store. But for the most part, you would do a test transaction just to make sure everything's going through. You're adding the cart, you're going through and actually going to the checkout page, and it actually will do the transaction. Again, we're not in the business of just doing it for free. We're trying to make money. So we want to make sure that we test and make sure that everything works, all the bells and whistles. And look for some more videos. I'm going to get a little bit more in depth on some of this drop shipping stuff as far as like for solopreneurs ready to get out there and trying to build a business for themselves, whether it's a lifestyle business, whether it's a full-time business, whether it's, until you want to get to a point where you make a bigger business. But this will be able to help you out to be able to start getting yourself out there. It doesn't cost that much. Who doesn't have $3? $3, 3 months of work. See if it actually works. And then you can start putting in Facebook ads with it, all kind of stuff. But if you have a social media following, you can start selling your stuff today to people based on the products and your niche that you're actually in. So again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to hit me in the comments. If not, hit me up on the email, and I'll talk to you soon.